From the Joint Economic Committee, the economic state of Black America in 2020. Now, something said, let me look for something a little more updated, but I found it. So I will read this and then I will do another video with updated information. Verbatim. And you see, it was that serious that I had to just read the key points, and that's all I'm going to read now. These are the key points of the economic state of Black America in 2020. Despite significant economic progress over the past decades, Black Americans experience far worse economic conditions than whites or the population as a whole. Historically, the unemployment rate for Black Americans have been approximately twice the rate for whites. That is the case today, 6% for Black workers and 3.1% for whites. The difference in the unemployment rates for Blacks and whites shrinks for college graduates. However, even in the current strong economy, the unemployment rate is 50% higher for Black Americans. Black workers have been disproportionately hurt by the overall decline in union membership and the decrease in power of unions. The typical Black household earns a fraction of white households, just 59 cents for every dollar. The gap between Black and white annual household incomes is about $29,000 per year. Black Americans are over twice as likely to live in poverty as white Americans. Black children are 3 times as likely to live in poverty as white children. The median wealth of Black families, $17,000, is less than 1/10 that of white families, $171,000. Well, goddamn. The wealth gap between Black and white households increases with education. Much less than half, 42% of Black families own their homes, compared to almost 3/4, 73% of white families. High school graduation rates for Black and white Americans have nearly converged. The share of Blacks who are college graduates has more than doubled since 1990, from 11% to 25%, but still lags far behind whites. Persistent segregation leads to large disparities in the quality of secondary education, leading to worse economic outcomes. The incarceration rate for Black Americans is falling, but is still nearly 6 times the rate for white Americans. Non-Hispanic Black Americans have a life expectancy 3.6 years lower than non-Hispanic white Americans. So the next one I will read is the 2022 edition. Let's see the difference in those key points.